Thoughts on Rumble's acquisition of OTK Mizkif? I banned someone yesterday because I thought they were like another one of those like unhinged Mizkif haters who like it was like lying about him or something. You know what I mean? Like in the chat, because there's like sometimes like there's Miz kids who are really annoying and we ban them, and then there's like people who just like care so much about like what he's doing or what he's not doing, where they're like, oh, Mizkif did this, Mizkif did that. I literally thought it was fake. I thought it was fake. When this dude was like spamming over and over again, Mizkif's going to Rumble, Mizkif's going to Rumble, Mizkif's going to Rumble, Mizkif's going to Rumble. And then I found out that it's not even fake. It's real. Mizkif is actually doing like a Rumble play. Like he's getting a Rumble bag, which is hilarious. Apparently he's not like, he doesn't have an exclusivity deal with Twitch. So he's just doing like some shit on Rumble.
Is that basically I will be twice a week.
This man buzzed his hair and is going to Rumble, boys. No, I told you guys this ahead of time. Like, I talked about this when Gideon signed a contract with Rumble. They are now trying to move away from like the alt-right streaming space. Like they're trying to basically look like they're not just a space for like weird right-wing reactionaries, and they're trying to like appeal to a broader audience. So that's what they're doing. Will they actually succeed in that regard? I don't know. But they are very clearly trying to diversify by getting Mizkif, by getting anyone pretty much. Like that's why they got Kai and IShowSpeed. That's why they got Gideon, and now they got Mizkif. That's what they're trying to do. Mizkif ain't helping that image looking that white and bald. Yeah, it's pretty funny. So yeah. Mizkif has those fans, though. It makes sense, but it's a double-edged take. Wait, what do you mean? First of all, you're right. I apologize. Mizkif's not white. He's Italian. Just because they added a few drops of melon to the pool isn't going to change the Rumble audience's minds anytime soon. I do agree with that. I don't think that they are going to successfully rebrand and become like a normal streaming platform, but maybe, who knows? I mean, I don't think so though. I don't think that it'll be successful.
Or for a few hours, and that's it. I will be, your Pog Champs can be ready. I will be streaming on Rumble. Yes. I'll be.
Or by bringing unexposed users to the platform, they aim to convert them into alt-right content consumers. They are ideological or astroturf. No, I think I talked to some industry people a while back about this, where they like very seriously suggested Rumble as like as a player in the space that's like trying to grow, and I laughed at them, not realizing that they were legitimately trying to do this. And I'll tell you this much: they were like, yeah, they're a bunch of Canadian guys who like happen to grow a lot without intentionally growing a lot in this space. Like they didn't want to like originally be like the right-wing platform or whatever, but when they started making money that way, they just leaned into it. You know what I mean? And now they're trying to, I guess, like rebrand. Does that make sense? Money has no allegiance makes sense. Yeah, I think that they just want to grow more. Is it owned and funded by right-wing billionaires? I think Getter was the one that, I think Peter Thiel might have given them money too when he saw that they were like a right-wing space, if I'm not mistaken. Rumble has had foreign governments demand censorship of our creators, and even more disturbing, we've had U.S. companies demand censorship on behalf of foreign governments. One day there will be stories told on how we hold the line for American values. Yeah, they're still very much like a alt streaming service, but every aspect of like their signing, like every time they try to sign people, it shows me that they are absolutely trying to like become more normal. But they don't. It's again, it's f***ing stupid, because the more you try to say like, oh, we're a free speech platform, we're a free speech platform. Yeah, they went public via SPAC last year, and I think that's part of the reason why they're trying to do this. Yeah, Peter Thiel backed it once it became this like right-wing area. Once it became this like right-wing platform, Peter Thiel was like, oh, great. Like he became a backer of it. And I don't know if they're like ideologically like trying to convert the youth by getting Mizkif, or if it's because they're publicly traded, they're just trying to grow. I think it's more so because because they went public via SPAC, they're probably trying to grow as a platform across the board. They just want money. Most of these people would just want money. They don't give yeah. It's just they're desperate for market share. It's not because they're like legitimately thinking, oh yeah, we'll turn we'll turn the Miz kids into right wingers, or the Gideon fans and Kai and Speed into right wingers. Gideon, Kai, Speed, and Miz don't scream trying to become normal, especially when you have so many big right-wing people. No, that is precisely what it is. What do you mean? They're going after who they can get. Okay, so remember, Rumble's not going to come to me. I'm not going to go to Rumble. So they have to go to like whoever they can go to. So you also are forgetting, like, also Kai is the most normie-facing streamer of all time. I feel like streaming is slowly going to lose popularity now that the fake 5G scandemic is officially over. Some streamers realize it, and they're desperately grabbing the last bags that will ever be seen in the space. I think there's some truth to this as well. On the streamer side, of course, deals like this are done for money. That's what it is, 100%. I think everybody knows that. I think everybody understands that. I think it's also laughable to like think that in and of itself is somehow fake or bad. You know what I mean? Yeah, of course that's the reason why they're going. And trying to farm as much they can. To be honest, there is a lot of streaming spaces for less moderated site. Yeah, it is. That is precisely what it is. Like, if no other platform is going to host you, if like the normie facing platforms like YouTube and whatnot are not going to host you, they're not going to serve you, then you'll go wherever they give you money. Why the wouldn't you? You know what I mean? Especially because, listen, platform wide, the COVID explosive growth is gone. Viewership is down for most streamers. Okay. Less ad deals, less sponsorships, all that shit. Obviously, I am in an island of my own, so it's a little bit different given the nature of the content that I create and also what my revenue model is, which relies on subscriptions, voluntary subscriptions, instead of like ad deals and sponsorships and things of that nature. And I also, which is ironic, everyone always fucking misunderstands what I've said about this, but like, when I say I live within my means, I mean, like, I'm not interested in making even more money. Like, I could take on sponsorships and whatnot. I'm not saying that I live like a super cheap, Spartan lifestyle. Of course not. I live lavish. I live in the lap of luxury, but I don't make like incredibly expensive moves or big gambles in any meaningful capacity. I'm talking about relative to my income, right? You said the wrong word. You said basic income and people went crazy. No, I did not even say that. That clip was absolutely clip chimped, okay? That was 100% clip chimped and astroturfed on LSF, and people still use it nonstop. You're misunderstanding. I did not say that at all. I was literally talking about like why I don't make investments and whatnot, or why I don't take sponsorships. I think I said basic necessity or something, and immediately corrected myself. But of course, people are just mad and take whatever out of context. Yeah, exactly. XC defended you in that clip. He said it was probably taken out of context. Yeah, 100%. Did you say you are playing for the love of the game and not for the normal stuff?